You're volunteering to help in your child's school? That's great! This video will help explain some of your responsibilities to keep the student information you may encounter there safe. The Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, or FERPA, is a federal law that protects personally identifiable information, or PII, in students' education records. In addition to FERPA, there may be state or local student privacy laws that provide additional protections. Remember, personally identifiable information in this case would be any information that alone or in combination with other information would allow a reasonable person in the school community to identify the student. The general rule under FERPA is that students' education records, which may include electronic files, paper documents, and other records that include PII, can't be shared without prior written parental consent. However, FERPA has provisions that may allow you incidental access to students' education records that include PII as a school volunteer. And while FERPA only protects PII in students' education records, it's a best practice to protect all student information. That means you should not share student information in a conversation or in an email. Student information should only be shared for an educational purpose, as part of your volunteer duties, and with individuals authorized to receive that information. In addition, you should take special care when handling student information to avoid accidental disclosure of PII. For example, let's say you're helping a teacher enter course grades into the district's computerized student information system. The students' grades in this system are protected as education records under FERPA. What can you do to protect the student information and keep it confidential? FERPA requires the school to use reasonable methods to ensure you only gain access to the PII from students' education records that you need to perform your volunteer duties. Under most circumstances, you're volunteering for Mr. Smith's math class. You shouldn't have access to other PII from the students' education records, such as their grades from Mr. Roberts' reading class. You should make certain others can't view the grades that you are entering. If you are given access to the school's computer system, you should keep your password confidential and log out when you're finished. Don't create a personal copy of the information and don't discuss what you've seen with others. Keep the student information in a safe place where it cannot be accessed by others. Finally, be sure you return all materials that contain PII to the teacher. Volunteers are important in helping schools operate efficiently, and now you know your role in protecting student information while helping out in your school. If you have any questions, ask a school official or contact the Privacy Technical Assistance Center.